EDP445 fan page that has 358 likes. It says a civilized page to discuss and debate the life and theories of misunderstood genius and the greatest Eagles fan of all time. I'm not clicking that. There's no way. There's no way that's going to be healthy for me. And I'm gonna click it. What's up, guys? Omni here. You guys know how it goes. Another day, another video. Last night I tweeted I sleep what recent news topics, tweets, videos you want me to talk about tomorrow. Been a while, yeah? I don't know if you guys missed me or if you guys have been getting your news from elsewhere. Or I don't know, from Daddy Scarce or Mommy Keemstar. But yeah, I just got finished my move to my new place, and it's essentially the same place, just smaller. I know a lot of you guys are curious about the move, so I'm going to save that for later on in the video. Just know that I missed you guys and I love you very much. However, there is one thing that I love more than you guys. I put on my robe and my wizard hat. I love gold! Guys, Gold and Goblins is one of those games that once you start, it's really hard to put down. It's a miner simulator with super clean graphics and even better gameplay. It's all about strategy as you take your way through minerals and rock, unveiling the vast riches of wealth that are spread over 100+ mines in the game. But wait, there's more. To spice things up, each week there are special events where you can challenge yourself to special minigames, you can combat against other players, and while doing all of this, you can win unique special prizes. Guys, when you're not exploring, you're able to collect gold in the background, just like in real life. Let's see, I got 3 beefy guys up here in the back. Let's get you to work here. Let's get you to work on here. And we'll have you chilling for a little bit until these guys finish up on their rocks. Actually, I'll have you work on the comb area. Maximum efficiency. There we go. There's the gold. Collecting some gold. There's some gold. Oh my god. There we go. There we go. Look at this. A citrine iron chest. Claim and activate. Ooh, you'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Like, guys, for real, you can lose so much time playing this game. If you guys want to play and you want to get addicted with me, go ahead and scan the QR code that you guys see on the screen right now, or you can click on the links in the description below. And guys, once you've downloaded the game, let me know in the comments below which level you're at, okay? I'm currently like level 12 or 13, so yeah, hurry up and catch up. MKiskus said the Charlie Bit My Finger video getting taken down because it's being sold as an NFT. Don't care, didn't ask, also ratio. Okay, I guess technically I did ask, but to be honest, I really don't even care. It seems like a lot of people who made like older videos or did something really important back in the day are trying to make money off of being a, I don't know, a meme or a video. I honestly don't care. I don't really care to get into this debate. It's not relevant to me, so yeah. So yeah, Baked Raccoons and a lot of you guys wanted me to talk about this. Yeah, an announcement, Scott the Waz's 200th meta episode. That's right, Scott the Waz has released his 200th episode on his channel. So yeah, guys, pretty big deal, man. As you guys can see, only 13 hours ago, and it already has 443,000 views. It's number 17 on trending, 68,000. This guy is an absolute beast. And yeah, I already watched like half of the episode already, but I'll show you guys some of the beginning because he actually showcases a lot of YouTubers in the beginning of his video.
So, put the controller down and repeat after me. This game is f***ing bullshit! Video games are art and have been one of the leading ways for artists to express themselves in recent memory. Discussing them is completely warranted, but if you're worried about losing the listener's attention during, make sure to spice things up by making funny random noises. While discussing said video game, don't be afraid to not talk about video games while talking about video games for roughly 5 to 10 minutes while you act out some kind of a skit. Make sure it isn't funny. Some people call this a waste of time. I call it a filibuster. Maybe you could gather various like-minded people together and pose a threat. And watch yourself, or I'll start a podcast. Feel free to really express some emotions.
Dashy.
You're talking about video games, for God's sake.
Rogers.
I started talking about Mario Party.
If you're having a hard time crafting your own things to say about these games, never count out plagiarism. It's a myth anyways. He
got everyone. He literally has like everyone in this video basically just showcasing that they're watching this video. It's basically like Smash Ultimate, you know, like everyone is here, you know. Except it's wholesome. So yeah, guys, if you haven't watched Scott the Waz, then yeah, I think you should probably start. He's probably one of the top gaming content creators that I know in terms of quality and consistency, and yeah, just seems like a swell guy. Okay, this is nasty, all right? And I'm blurring out the pictures just so that I can save you guys from looking at some of these disgusting photos, but Catty Cat Rules Bro said this happened almost a week ago. Oh. I just feel like this tweet was specifically designed for me to say that. Jesus Christ. People have been sharing photos of MrBeast's burger food not looking so good, and apparently a lot of the kitchen places have closed down due to health violations. And guys, it's absolutely disgusting. You can see like a chicken that's been not cooked. It's like crispy on the outside, but it's not cooked. Down at the bottom, you can see some beef cooked on the outside, not cooked on the inside. The food looks absolutely disgusting and gross. Now, guys, what I've heard actually is when it comes to MrBeast Burger, these aren't actually just MrBeast Burger restaurants, you know, that are just opening up everywhere. These are currently existing restaurants that are serving MrBeast's food that he has on his own menu. So it's like MrBeast coming up to like a McDonald's, you know, and be like, hey, here's the MrBeast Burger, you know, menu. Can you start making this food and can you start sending it out? Which makes a lot more sense and it explains why he was able to get so many MrBeast locations out in the area. But I agree, it's not a good look, okay? I did a little bit of investigation. I just looked on Twitter and it's just people posting pictures after pictures after pictures of MrBeast burgers and how they look absolutely disgusting. And it sucks because, you know, this doesn't really fall on MrBeast entirely. Like the people who are cooking it at the restaurant should be cooking their food a lot better. You know, MrBeast isn't like saying like, hey, cook this chicken up, but make sure it's terrible and disgusting and uncooked, you know? But it happens like that. I guess that's a part of business and people are dunking on MrBeast for it. But yeah, curious to see what happens with the future of MrBeast Burger. If this is going to be, you know, like swept under the rug or if they're going to be addressed. So yeah, guys, this happened a while back actually. And I was there when it happened. NDL said, CallMeCarson tweeted this and then deleted it. So CallMeCarson basically returned to Twitter for a very, very brief moment of time. And he posted this and it says, it's a quote retweet. It says, poll Trump edging Biden in Arizona, Florida from 9/23/20. What in the ham fan? Anyway, I went to my own Twitter thread about this because I was just like, dude, WTF, CallMeCarson, what is going on? And then after he deleted that tweet, he had basically said, accidental tweet, carry on. And there's a lot of conversation just happening about this. If you guys don't know about CallMeCarson, he got canceled about in January-ish is when he came out, where a lot of people from his group were basically saying, hey, we're disassociating from CallMeCarson because there are allegations about him talking to younger girls. And there's more information that's out there apparently that, you know, they were like, yeah, we need to distance ourselves from this guy. We've been telling him to work on it, but yeah, and he got canceled. He just literally just, you know, stopped posting on the internet. He hasn't said anything. And when he does return to the internet, it's like either a video of him playing with his cat or some accidental tweets. But yeah, for what I've understand, when it comes with CallMeCarson, a lot of people feel like his cancellation was undeserved or unjust. You know, that as time goes by and we start seeing people like EDP445 and other more serious allegations, like, you know, what's his name? James Charles. You know, then you look at CallMeCarson and you're like, is it that serious? Is it that bad? And I'm not going to like push blame. I'm not going to say if it was better or if it was going to be worse. I'm not going to try to compare. It was definitely worse than EDP445. But I do know that a lot of his close friends and his social group distanced themselves from him, which in my opinion makes me believe that there's just things that haven't been said about the situation that we don't know about. I mean, if it was literally at this level, this grain of level where it's just like something where someone was 19 and someone was 17, then I'd be like, okay, like, come on. I think we're kind of exaggerating just a little bit. But yeah, I'm kind of worried that this kind of goes in deeper and deeper, and that might be the reason why CallMeCarson hasn't responded yet. Some people believe this tweet that he made was him testing the waters, see the public opinion of him. If he makes a tweet, what are people going to say? Are they going to start trying to cancel him? Is he going to get James Charles, where you come back and everyone hates you? Does he come back and everyone supports him? Maybe he's trying to see how people feel about him, or maybe he's trying to keep himself. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it was an accidental tweet, but that doesn't make sense. An accidental tweet about him quote tweeting something about Biden, and I don't know. It's weird, but it's also CallMeCarson, so it's still kind of in line with his brand. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel about this CallMeCarson situation. I feel like, you know, it's one of those situations where compared to some of the other people we've talked about, it's not as bad from what we see. But also my concern is worry is that there are things that have happened in the background that we don't know, that if, you know, by him coming back or if that comes to light, it might make things worse. You know, the full picture and the full story is not there. A lot of people want to see CallMeCarson come back and tell his side of the story, but he has so far chosen not to. So yeah, my guess is that he will eventually, after more time passes. So yeah, I'll let you guys know when that happens. We'll see. So George said, hey, Omni, glad to have you back. Hey, good to be back. Recently, Ohmwrecker, who used to play with the Vannos crew, has began to spread allegations against some of the crew, mainly Delirious and Wildcat, and several more things have popped up as a result. So you guys, I heard about all the drama that's happening last night. I've decided to kind of save it for tomorrow's video, just because I know there are some more things that are being played out in the background, and I kind of want to cover the full story with you guys. So not today, probably tomorrow. Electrician, and a lot of you guys brought this up and said Internet Explorer is shutting down next year. I don't care. Internet Explorer will no longer be accessible in Windows 10 in 2022. Microsoft Edge will be the software. Does anybody care? Doesn't he? I'm just the only reason why I'm reading this out is because I had like 27 likes. I'm just like, do people actually? Is this actually news that you guys care about? I'm not gonna lie. Back in the day, Internet Explorer did me really well. You know, it was the basis. It was the come up. There was the OG. But now I got Google Chrome and I got Firefox. Okay, I got Firefox and Google Chrome. I don't need anything else. Okay, I don't need Internet Explorer. I don't need Microsoft Edge trying to default me to their program every time I do a Windows update. Like, hey, do you want to default to Microsoft Edge? No, I don't. I don't want to. Go away, okay? It's like the Yahoo search engine, bro. No one uses it. Nobody wants it. The only people who use Internet Explorer, in my opinion, are those businesses that have to use the default software, or like super old people who don't even know that Firefox and Google Chrome exist. But just leave me alone, okay? FFSD said, I may be too late, but the return of John Swan. That's right, John Swan has returned. If you guys don't remember John Swan, he was this dude. He got into a spat with Dream, who we're not actually talking about today, but I guess now by an extension we are. But yeah, TLDR, John Swan and Dream got into a spat online, going back and forth, going at each other's throats about the truth of some rumors about Dream and some Discord mod. It was very immature, and it just blew up out of nowhere. But yeah, John Swan lied, and then he left the internet, and then he was like, yeah, he came back, and he has a statement to say in case you guys didn't hear it. He said, hey everyone, over the past few months I've spent some time reflecting, touching some grass, seeing family, and taking some time away from social media. In my life I've made many mistakes, but the events of 3 months ago clearly take the cake for absolutely how dumb, irresponsible, selfish, and downright imbecile I truly was. A few weeks after everything came out, I made an effort to reach out to everyone I personally misled and offered all of them a call to apologize and go through anything they wanted to. All accepted, and for the most part we've all moved on for what happened. Also reached out to Dream the day of and gave him a private apology. I burnt many bridges, and a lot of people are probably never going to talk to me again, but I tried as hard as I could to try and make reparations for what I did wrong. I messed up in a big way on a large scale. In many ways it was a massive reality check for me. Although I'm very young, I've always thought of myself as mature, but I guess I still have a lot to learn. I've been working on myself these past few months, trying to better myself as a person. Over my time on YouTube I've developed an ego. I'm sure some of you have noticed it. I don't like what I became, and I've tried to go back to the place where I was 2+ years ago. And the second and last message, and so all of this begs the question, where do I go from here? Rest assured, I'm not giving up. I know some people won't be happy with that, but I'm not about to throw everything away without trying my very best to earn back people's respect. I know it won't be easy, and not everyone will want me back, but all I'm asking for is a chance. Over the past year of me making videos, seriously, a lively and notable community grew alongside me, a community that I'm really proud of, and I owe it to those people to give this a fair shot. I'll probably do a casual stream within the next few days and weeks going over everything and answering any questions you guys might have. But in the meantime, got some great videos lined up, and I'll be releasing 2 videos a week starting Saturday for the next few weeks. There's a mixture of short and long videos in there, and I think you guys will really enjoy them. Stay tuned. I'll see you guys soon. So yeah, the return of John Swan. Hey guys, here's John Swan's channel. I'm just curious to see if he did release a video. He did about 2 days ago, called The Catastrophic Failure of Mixer, The Fall of a Platform. And yeah, and compared to like the views of a lot of his other videos, this one's not doing so hot. I don't know if this has to do with the topic involved, the failure of Mixer. I personally don't care about Mixer or the failure of it, or if, you know, if people are basically saying like because of John Swan he lost, you know, a lot of subscribers and people don't want to watch his videos anymore. Actually, now I'm kind of curious to see what the comments are on this. The like-dislike ratio isn't terrible. 2,000 likes, 400 dislikes, and a lot of the comments, you know, basically saying thank God he's back, my favorite bird is back, he's back boys. A bunch of other people from the commentary community. This guy said it would be a real big brain move if you made a video on your own controversy. That not only would that get views, that would be absolutely hilarious. People always ask if I ever got to some controversy if I would talk about myself, and the answer to that is probably. But yeah, guys, that's the return of John Swan. Let me know how you guys feel about his return. In my opinion, yeah, he hurt his credibility, and he hurt a lot of his friends' credibility as well. He did a lot of damage in a very short period of time over a lie that just didn't really need to exist. So yeah, I'm curious to see how his return resumes, if he'll be able to recover from it. Yeah, I guess we'll see. So Cooked Rice said, how's the new house? Fur Baby seeming to enjoy the new space, question mark. Okay, so this will be the segment where I'll talk about the new place that I'm at. It's not a house, it's actually an apartment. And yeah, let me go see if I can find my son somewhere. He's somewhere around here. Indeed. Here he is, guys. The son, he's made it. He's roughly the same that he's always been. How you doing, buddy? You want to say hello to the people? But yeah, guys, Andy's fine. He was a little bit weird because, you know, it's a new environment, so he has to, you know, basically see if he likes it first. But then after he gets comfortable, he's he's a lot better. He's doing good. So yeah, here's the boy. And yeah, in terms of the new place, as you guys can see, I was able to bring Nesco. I got the same drops that I had in the background. I don't have place for the piano anymore, but I still got Spider-Man in the background. I got a desk. It's just there, you know, like I don't have a lot of space in it anymore, so it's there for now, and I might put it in the closet, but otherwise, yeah. The biggest thing is that there's no windows, so I missed those two backdrops that I have. So now I got to figure out what I'm going to put, you know, on the wall, because it's kind of empty there. Maybe, I don't know, you guys can give me some ideas on how to decorate the room. I'm not really huge into decorating. I'm more of a minimalist, but if you guys have any ideas, I'll go ahead and do that. And yeah, guys, a little bit of details on the move. So if you guys don't know, I actually sold my house for financial reasons and for personal reasons. Specifically, one of those personal reasons was the fact that it was extremely loud. I lived on a freaking highway. I could hear every single car that drove by left and right from any point in the house. It was absolutely terrible. The people who actually built the house did not put enough insulation in between the windows and the walls from the traffic that was literally right outside. Like, guys, I had a filter on every single floor of the house to try to drown out the noise, but it didn't work. Just imagine just constant noise consistently forever and ever. It never stopped. It never stopped. But yeah, guys, now I'm in a new place. Obviously, I'm not trying to dox myself, so I can't tell you specifically where, but I'm on the top floor of an apartment building, and it's way more quieter, kind of like on the outskirts. There's a nice view of some trees. It feels really peaceful. It's super quiet. Like, I didn't realize that the noise was kind of getting to me, but now that I've been in this place, it's been kind of like therapeutic to have like peace and quiet finally. Not only that, but there's a gym downstairs, and there's also a Chipotle nearby. So I'm kind of a gym rat, so I'm definitely going to be down there like every day if I can. And other than that, yeah, man, I've finally unpacked. If you guys come to my Patreon, patreon.com/InfernoOmni, I'll be showing you guys a more detailed tour just for you guys there. I do a lot of more personal stuff on my Patreon, but yeah, the move went well. I'll bet it took a really long time. I was kind of worried. I hate moving. I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely hate moving with a passion. I have moved at least 10 times in my entirety of my life, having to pick up all my belongings and pick up and figure out how to do a new routine. Like now, even now, I'm kind of worried that because I didn't make videos for like a week or 10 days or however long it was since I made a video, this whole new routine, this whole setting, this new place is going to change my life in a way that's negative. Like, you don't know. It's the unknown, it's the uncertainty. I don't know. Maybe one of my neighbors is a psycho killer or something like that. Or maybe somebody upstairs is just going to be stomping nonstop. A lot of uncertainty, but it's a part of moving forward. It's a part of moving growth. So yeah, I'll let you guys know the adventures of my new place here. I'll probably be here for the next year or so. Maybe longer if things don't turn out the way that I want. But yeah, that's the update. Thanks for asking, guys. I'm a lot better, and I just kind of want to make more videos and go back to streaming and go back to just finding a normal routine that I can feel comfortable with. But you guys can probably tell from my consistent attire. By the way, I have multiple of these shirts. It's not just one or whatever. Same with this, and well, I have one of these and a couple of these as well. But yeah, I'm a creature of habit, and I like to keep things consistent. I want to know things ahead of time, and then when I want to introduce something new, you know, I can do it at my own pace. That makes me feel good, especially during times of chaos and instability, and YouTube too being so unstable. It's kind of worrisome. But yeah, that's the update. I'm glad you guys were asking about it, and yeah, I'm okay. Hopefully we can just keep making more videos. So Electrician said some ordinary gamers got a strike on his YouTube channel for calling out scammers. I heard about this. I follow my boy Mudohar very religiously, one of my favorite YouTube content creators out there, and yeah, I've heard about this. So if you guys don't know, if you talk about what is it called, cryptocurrency on your channel, usually just saying that word or any of the coins or whatever and talking about it can get you into deep trouble. I remember I made a video a long time ago on Bitcoin, and it was it got spammed with bots, and it just got blasted into infinity, and I'm pretty sure I got like ghost banned, or I don't know what happened. It destroyed my channel for like a week straight after I made that video. But yeah, guys, this is actually the first time that I've heard about this. I'm pretty sure CoffeeZilla did the exact same thing. There was a guy named CoffeeZilla. I don't know if we talked about him on this channel, but yeah, he was talking about Dogecoin, and he was talking about how all these scam coins that exist out there that try to take your money, bunch of pump and dumps trying to educate people. And I'm pretty sure his channel either got taken down, he got a copyright strike, I'm not exactly sure, but it was for like misinformation. So if you go out there on YouTube and talk about something to give people information to help them to avoid scams, YouTube will be like, what are you doing, dog? And then copyright you under the consumption of misleading people for scams. It's absolutely backward. Clearly in both of these examples, that's not the case, but it still happens anyway, and YouTube is too dumb to kind of just correct themselves or too proud. I don't know, but yeah, you gotta be very careful when you're making content like that. I think the problem though, the worst part is that, and Mudahar basically talked about this on his video, but there are people on YouTube, if you just type in some of these cryptocurrencies on the search results, people are scamming people non-stop. It is literally like how to earn $1,000 every 5 minutes, how to do this, invest in this, pumping this, selling this. There are people who are existing with a bunch of views on the platform who are basically spreading misinformation, and they're fine. They're allowed. They're getting monetized and everything like that. Meanwhile, Mudahar and CoffeeZilla and these guys out here are trying to, like, you know, protect people from losing money and tell them, hey, buyers beware, be careful, okay? There are some things out there and it's not good, and they get copyright strikes for it. It's just like one of those things where you get penalized for trying to help people. It's completely terrible. However, there is good news. The copyright strike got reversed, and I'll play a couple of seconds at the beginning of this video just so you guys can hear from your man himself.
Hello guys and gals, me Mudahar, and ladies and gentlemen, do I absolutely have something to share with you. Now, YouTube actually listened to me. YouTube listened to us, the community, and ended up reversing a strike that they gave hours ago, literal hours ago.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, for full story, last night I was streaming entirely on Twitch TV. I was installing MS-DOS all the way up to Windows 10. Some would say it's the ultimate Windows 10 upgrade. Some would say, like me, that it is the right Chad way of installing Windows 10.
Hold on.
All the way.
He's about to go into a story rant. Let me just figure out what happened with YouTube again really fast.
Now, it's because of this that YouTube's, Twitter team came in and it's like, oh, we'll send this to the appropriate department. Sure. Thanks for bringing this to our attention. We've passed this along to the team for review.
Automated message.
And then like literally 48 minutes from now, hey, your video is mistakenly taken down. It's back up. We're sorry this happened. And someone from our team will reach out to you, an email for all.
This is so absolutely annoying, dude. Like, I don't think people realize this, but I feel like this is literally YouTube stealing money and destroying content and destroying videos with mistakes. They keep using the word mistakenly taken down, but they are mistakenly taking thousands and thousands of dollars of people's revenue every single day because of these mistakes. Like, this has happened to me before, okay? I've uploaded a video, right? Go through the whole process, and the process says, hey, wait for 20 minutes for this monetization process to come along, and then you'll know if your video is green lighted to basically be monetized, right? So you wait 20 minutes, it still keeps going. It says, we're still checking, and it'll check for 3, 4, 5 hours before letting you know if your video is monetized or not. So you have to ignore that. That one already doesn't work, okay? Then once you upload the video, let's say you upload the video, you get the green light, right? And for whatever reason, it gets unlisted, right? You have to go to YouTube on Twitter. You can't even contact YouTube through YouTube anymore. You can't even do a manual review. You don't even know why. A lot of times you can't understand why your video got taken down, what was the reason, why it happened, where was it in the video. They'll say something like sensitive events, but you'd be talking about like Barney and Sesame Street, and you're like, bro, what is going on? Or cursing, and the worst word you said was but. Trying to figure out why you got demonetized. You can't delete the video and re-upload it because YouTube remembers it. When YouTube says, oh, you deleted a video that got unlisted, sorry, we know that we already did it, we already scored it, and it exists in our background. So you can't just upload it and hope that things work out. And if you do that, you might end up getting the same penalty again, which works against you, because then when you start uploading your videos, you can't monetize them. You have to wait hours and hours and hours just to see if you get that green light. So what's been happening, and what I've seen from a lot of people, is their videos will get falsely flagged for being demonetized. YouTube system will be like, hey man, we don't think this should be making any money. And then it hurts the performance of the video. So when your video usually gets unlisted or demonetized or whatever, it usually hurts the performance of the video. And then once they're saying, oops, I'm sorry, here you go, the views that you got, like somebody like Mudahar who might get like 100,000, 200, 300,000 views, that will actually just not be counted. So he'll end up making a video for an entirety of a day for like $10 because YouTube has already snatched like a grand or two from his videos. That's the system and that's the process. It's thievery. And every time I see the word mistakenly taken down and it's back up, like this is good news. It's like, dog, you still took my money and you're not going to refund me. You're not going to give it back. This has got to be fixed because I see it all the daggone time. and it feels like YouTube is robbing you. I don't know. I could spend an entire episode talking about the situation, and I know a lot of YouTube content creators. You guys are out there. You probably know what's going on about the situation. You understand exactly what I'm talking about. I heard there was a policy in place, by the way, that just came out with YouTube where apparently they've already talked about this, where they're going to start monetizing views off of people who don't have monetized channels. So if you have a YouTube channel and you're not eligible to make money, YouTube will still make money off your content and play ads on your content, and you won't get a dime for it. Basically, it's this new policy that's in place. It goes into more detail. I'm pretty sure Muda already talked about it as well. I would have talked to him in more detail, but yeah, it's just YouTube loves taking your money, and they will not give it back if they made a mistake. It's borderline thievery. I hate it, and I wish they had better systems in place to prevent people who do this for a living from losing out on income in a way that's just unjust and unfair. You know what I'm saying? Just because they have a system in place that's designed to take away your revenue, it's not cool. But yeah, guys, I'm glad Muda was able to get this sorted out. It sucks because like the only reason why this actually works is because Muda is Muda, because he has 2.65 million subscribers. He's a big YouTuber. If he's somebody who has like a mid-level, who's trying to grow, who's kind of new, who doesn't have that influence on social media, ignored forever. You will be in the echo chambers talking to the brick wall. Where's the meme with the guy, the black dude, looking at a brick wall? That's you trying to get anything fixed by YouTube, because they won't see you as relevant or big enough to actually respond to you. And if they do respond to you, you only get automated messages. People have been talking about this for a long time. If you look at the comments, man, people are like, we only mean to crap on mid-level channels that don't have strong fan bases. Sorry, we made a mistake. Our bot thought your influence was small enough that no one would care if we mistreated you, but it was wrong. So we're instating your video in a half-hearted effort to maintain our crumbling, necrotic facade of actually caring about user-generated content. Like it's like it's garbage, and it's like it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. There's no win for us. I mean, for people like Some Ordinary Gamers, because he's big enough, he can get a contact. It's like one of those things where you have to be able to blow up a company, not literally, not blow up, like blow up as talk about the situation in a way where you signal boost it. That's the only way you can be like, they be like, all right, we need to avoid this damage because it's going to hurt our credibility. But if you can't hurt YouTube's credibility, then they won't bother doing anything about it. It's just it's garbage, it's doo-doo, it's butter, it's YouTube. However, as much as I love to crap on YouTube, I do feel like they have been responding much better. Like back 2, 3, 4 years ago, this stuff would never be addressed. This would just be flying under the radar. Nothing would happen from it. Everyone would just lose money and lose. And I do feel like, I'm gonna give credit where credit's due. YouTube does try to respond as timely as possible. From what I've seen from time to time, they've helped me in situations as well. So the criticism comes from a place where we need to be doing more, but I do see that they're still trying. They're not out there just leaving everyone hanging out for dry and stealing everyone's money all the time. We criticize because I want, changes to be done. They're doing their best, but I think they could be doing a lot better. So Servo said the Times Square billboard was booked to celebrate the birthday of the VTuber Nino Mae Inanis. That's a tough. Nino Mae Inanis, also known as Ina, on May 20th. And that's, wow. The fact that a group of weebs banded together and booked out a slot on the Times Square billboard to commemorate an anime girl's birthday is peak 2021. And yeah, VTubers, I'm letting you guys know, VTubers, they're going to be the future. That is so cool, man. When you guys going to do this for me, huh? My birthday is in August. You guys, what's up? What's up? I'm a real person. Are you gonna do this for me or not? Oh, but man, it's crazy. I do feel like VTubers are the future of the world, man. I think these guys are gonna take over, and I want to be there. I want to be a cute anime girl eventually, some point in my time. Maybe that'll be the transition once I'm done with YouTube, and I don't know, maybe I want to do a podcast, or I don't know, whatever I want to do. I'm gonna go ahead, become and evolve like a Charmander to a Charizard. Basically, to a Charmeleon to a Charizard, and my Charizard form is gonna be me, VTuber status. And yeah, I'll be immortal at that point. So but yeah, VTuber girls on the New York City billboard, I think that's just only the beginning. So yeah, guys, this one's really sad, and a lot of you guys talked about this, and I heard about this, and when I heard about this, it just was really unsettling. But yeah, Moe_ said Kentaro Miura, author of Berserk, he died. Rest in peace, King. Berserk, guys, if you don't know, is one of the animes that started it all, okay? A lot of the animes that you guys see out there today are basically people watching Berserk and getting inspiration from it, because it's just one of the OG, most well-written mangas out there. But yeah, rest in peace to the king. If you guys haven't watched or read Berserk, now is the time to do so. I'm just letting you know, if you're kind of an anime enthusiast, or if you're not even an anime enthusiast, but you just like good animation or film or story drawing or character telling or graphics, you gotta try it out. You gotta look at it. But yeah, rest in peace, man. So that fat kid on the bus said EDP getting banned off of Facebook and going to Venmo. Venmo? Isn't that, what? Venmo? Do they have videos? I thought Venmo was like a cash payment thing, like PayPal. Wait, Venmo of all platforms. Oh, and EDP is getting a restraining order on a guy putting up, quote, watch out posters in his town and by his apartment building to alert kids at his local park to avoid EDP. And if it goes through okay, pretty sure that guy can't even go to the same street as the apartment. What? I actually did not hear about this. So EDP got banned from Facebook, it looks like. That's wild. And yeah, fellas, it's true. His page is completely gone. The only thing that I see here is an EDP445 fan page. It has 358 likes. It says a civilized page to discuss and debate the life and theories of misunderstood genius and the greatest Eagles fan of all time. I'm not clicking that. There's no way. There's no way that's going to be healthy for me. And I'm going to click it. Okay, thank God. It's an old fan page from December 2018. So this fan page came out before the allegations and everything that's been happening for the past year or so. So yeah, it looks like EDP445 is gone, man. Dunzo. It's a wrap. And finally, man, this guy got deplatformed. It's funny. You guys know about EDP445. Basically, sting operation, got caught trying to talk to some girl or whatever. And yeah, didn't end well for him. He got banned from YouTube. Then he tried to come on Facebook and he was acting all hard. First on YouTube, he was all sad and depressed and crying and scared. Then he came on Facebook, being like, oh yeah, I'm EDP445 and I do what I want and I'm a king and none of y'all can step up to me. Kept trying to make content. When everyone was like, dude, we just caught you in 4K and 8K crying about a situation that you should have never been in that was absolutely terrible. Why are you trying to act hard? He was really trying to lift this up and make his own webpage and all that stuff. But yeah, he's done. He's gone. I don't think he's coming back. If you can't exist on Facebook, then where can you exist? You love to see it happen, the YouTube commentators and all of the news channels, people talking about EDP445 in order to kind of signal boost all the things that he's done. If those guys didn't exist, YouTube might just allow him to keep existing on the platform. It seems to happen a lot of times that like people like us have to, basically be like, hey, here's what EDP445 did, and this is why you need to deplatform him everywhere in order for it to actually happen. If we didn't exist, he'd probably be out there still on YouTube or something. But yeah, that's the end of the EDP445 saga or legacy, or is it to be continued? But yeah, guys, that's all we have for today's video. Okay, there was a lot more topics to talk about. I mean, obviously, since I was gone for a week, then yes, there's a lot of topics to talk about. I'll try to catch up on Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever I can. And yeah, but yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you made it this far, and hope you guys missed me, man. Where were you guys getting your news from, huh? Were y'all cheating on me? Well, who is it? Was it Philip DeFranco? Was it Keemstar? Was it Scar? Who is it? Okay. Because now you can stop, because Daddy Omni is back. So no, but for real, I was kind of concerned about being gone for so long, because just, I don't know, disruption on YouTube, man. This is still new to me. Me doing this full time is still really new to me. So I'm kind of worried any kind of breaks in the place would be like, oh, yep, a week without Omni means I don't care about him forever and ever. But I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, here's the new season. Nothing has really changed. The music hasn't changed, just because I don't know what to replace it with. I don't even know if you guys want me to change the music. I'm thinking about maybe changing the thumbnails or something. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm still making things up as I go along, y'all. So yeah, man, but it does feel good. I was feeling kind of lonely for a little bit. I realized I wasn't socializing. I felt like very antisocial. I was like, why do I feel this feeling? And I realized for the past couple of months, 6, 7, 8 months, I've just been talking with you guys every day. This has been my social interaction. Talking with you guys has been it. So when I was not doing it for about a little over a week, I was just like, I was feeling like, man, I feel alone. I feel a little bit lonely, and it's because I just didn't have you guys. So yeah, man, I'll be streaming more on Twitch. I want to play some Friday Night Funkin'. Haven't played that in a while. I heard there's some more mods. And then outside of that, man, I'm just gonna keep it going. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you guys watched the whole thing, I really appreciate it. I missed you guys. I'll see you guys on the next episode. You guys take it easy. All right, brush your teeth. Floss. I hope you've been doing that while I've been gone, because otherwise your breath stinks really, really badly right now, okay? All right, I'm out for real now. I'll see you guys later. Peace.